Does anyone have something specific they'd like to address today?
Okay. I guess I'll go. I've been calling home every day, and I'll ask my husband or my nanny to put the phone to my daughter's ear so I can tell her that I love her. Mm-hmm. I don't think she understands me. I mean, not just because she's a little baby, but because I haven't shown her that I love her. And I don't know, how do I make up for that?
You have this little bundle that you love and you adore, and everything is supposed to be magical. Like you said, you look at the magazines and everyone's so joyful.
Well, I was raised to believe that mothering was a natural instinct. And when I didn't feel the way that I thought I should, I panicked.
They're breastfeeding, which I think was the beginning of my downfall. And breastfeeding did not go well. It was a horrible experience. There was no bonding at all. Every time I tried to put him on me, he was crying. I was crying. Everybody's screaming. And
I would look at pictures of moms and their babies in these parenting magazines, and it just looked so natural. And I felt so awkward holding her, and I thought that if I could just have a little bit of what they had, that I would be okay.
Well, you know what's insidious about this disease is that the symptoms are, while they're often common or overlapping, everything is so different for everyone. There's no two experiences that are exactly alike.
That's why I didn't recognize it. I'd only heard the horror stories. That's right.
That's why it's hard to talk about, too.
Right. I didn't kill my child. But that's one part of the spectrum.
And if you admit it, people think, oh my gosh, you're one of those mothers.
Right.
And so you don't even want to
And
talk
if you're going
about
through a breakup and you admit it, then they might take your daughter away from you or your son.
I sometimes felt they should. That I knew anybody out there could do it better than I could.
And then when she starts crying, I just want to hurt her.
I just couldn't seem to get this together. I mean, I had a career. I was a successful person. I can micromanage with the best of them. But I couldn't seem to make 4 hours work.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hoping we wouldn't have to have this conversation, but at this point, Carly, it would be unethical not to.
No. Michael needs more time.
The anesthesia wore off hours ago. At this point, there should have been some sign that the connections in Michael's brain were repaired.
Okay, you said that the surgery went exactly as planned and that you accomplished everything that you wanted to accomplish. Are you now saying you changed your mind?
No. The electrodes were precisely placed. They were firing at the proper times, the proper rates, and there was no damage to the surrounding area.
Great. I don't want to hear anymore. I'm done. Michael will wake up when he's ready. Excuse me.
I ended up taking off to Rochester and making up an entirely new identity.
I had an affair. And I know that postpartum depression is supposed to take away your interest in sex, but I just felt so trapped and inadequate. I just wanted to be with someone who didn't know me at all.
I didn't want to be touched. And I was always so unhappy, and I think it manifested itself in complaining. And my husband at one point said, you need to just get over it.
I did not understand that there was a problem. I thought everything I was feeling was real.
I would, to get my daughter to start bonding with me again, I would take a picture from those silly parenting magazines that I hated, and I'd tear it out, and I'd set it in front of me, and I'd hold my daughter just trying to mimic the pose. And then I would just, because I don't know any silly nursery rhymes, so I would just start kind of making up a story or a song and just kind of sing to her.
I love my husband. He is a great guy. And I thought, oh my God, if the one person who I love more than anybody and who loves me doesn't understand, and I am alone. And I felt, I just felt nobody felt like I did. And especially my husband.
I'm lucky that I love my husband, that I'm very much in love with him.
Listen, I'm sorry I wasn't able to help your grandson.
You just figuring out that you're not God? Actually, I was a lot older than you when it occurred to me that no matter how smart I thought I was or how good a surgeon I thought I was going to come up short.
You know, usually I have a handle on these kind of things. It's just this case, for some reason, it just, it hit me hard.
Well, you know why? You're a father now. You gotta get used to that. Because every kid you see on an operating table or even in a hospital bed is just going to have the face of your daughter. So you gotta be realistic about that and know that you're not going to be able to save everybody. You're just gonna do the best you can.
Mama.
A couple of months later, I started taking antidepressants, and I was so skeptical. It's the best thing I've ever done for myself.
And that's what was the hardest thing for me, because now that I'm taking them, I know intellectually that they're working, but I'm just sort of disappointed in myself that I had to do that in order to function, you know.
Yeah. Are you ever tempted to stop taking them again?
No. I know now that I've learned from my mistakes. Thank goodness. I'm not supposed to stop taking them without Dr. Brown's supervision.
That's right.
Permission.
Yeah, very important.
I was in such a dark place. I felt like I had such a lead blanket on me. It was just so heavy and so scary that I didn't ever want to go back there.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's a breakthrough or what's going on, but I feel like Emma's okay. She's with her father. She's loved, and you know, soon I get to go home and I get to hold her, and I can't wait.
Yeah, that is good.
That's great.
How was your day? Better than Daddy's, I hope. Better than Michael's. I'll let you in on a little secret, okay? See, Daddy's not the hotshot neurosurgeon you thought he was. It turns out there's miracles I can't make happen. You know, if Mommy was here, what she would say? She would tell me to get over myself. That I performed a nearly impossible surgery and the odds were against me in the first place. Because she believes in me. And I miss that. I miss her. You miss her too? You know when she holds the phone up to your ear and she tells you that she loves you? She means it with all her heart. Mom is getting better and she's going to come home to us very, very soon. And we're going to get our family back, Emma. That's right. You and